oh no, I'm gonna be on someone's OnlyFans. I am over, my life is over. What am I gonna do? People are gonna see me struggling to take a penis. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amir. If this is your first time watching me, if you can hit that big red subscribe button down below, that'll help me out a lot. And if this is your second, third, maybe fourth time watching me, then hey, what's up girl, how you been?
Period.
So for today's video, I thought I'd tell you guys about my first experience with a dude back when I was DL trade in the closet. If you guys don't know, hi, I'm Amir. I'm 20 years old and I'm gay. Yay. Well, for today's video, I'm going to tell you guys about the time I lost my virginity. I was 17 and the guy was 23. Ooh.
And
Ooh, is that a crime? I think so, maybe?
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail! Period!
This story time takes place back in 2018. I was 17 at the time, and I had enlisted in the military since I graduated high school before all of my friends. So I had left for a little bit in Missouri, and then I came back to Georgia for a little bit, and I got an opportunity to go out to Texas for a year and do some stuff out there. So I was like, well, of course, why not? I had a goal in mind to lose my virginity before I left out to Texas, and that was my whole goal. I would be home for about 3 more months, and I would lose my virginity, finally. That was my one thing I wanted to do. You know how some people have the bucket list? That was top of my list. Lose my virginity before I go to Texas. The entire time I was home, I would try to find people, you know, on the dating apps, the Grinders, the Jacks, the Plenty of Fishes, the Tenders, like everything. I tried my hardest, and I could not find anyone that I like. You lose your virginity, it has to be worth it. It has to be to someone that's worth it. And your definition of someone that's worth it is different from mine. Mine is you gotta be hot. I cannot lose my virginity to you know, basic looking dude, an average dude at best. It has to be someone that when I pop out and say, you know what, that's who took my virginity, everyone turns and is like, damn! So that was my one thing. I needed to find a guy that was, you know, good looking enough to give up my virginity to. I didn't find anyone in those 3 months. I had looked my hardest to find a guy that was suitable for me. I met up with a lot of people and didn't end up sleeping with any of them because most of them were ugly and some of them were real douchebags. But I had found out that before we went to Texas, we'd be going down to Fort Stewart, which is a military base, for, you know, health screenings, etc., and just preparing us for the mission. So I was like, okay, this is my chance. I'm gonna go on the military base. I'm gonna find a hot military guy and lose my virginity, and then I'd be the biggest boss. I'd be a Mac Daddy, the world would be broken in, you know, I'll just be able to live my life knowing that I lost my virginity to a hot military guy. On the day it was time to go to the base, I downloaded Grindr, I downloaded Chat, I had practiced my poses for my profile pictures, I was ready, I worked on my bio. I said the bio has to stand out because the pictures are 10s. But the bio is really what's gonna sell me. So essentially I was trying to pitch myself to the hottest guy on the base. And after a few days, I didn't find anyone. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt my feelings a little bit. It just wasn't what I thought it would be. I thought I'd get on base and all the guys would be hitting me up like, hey yo, let me hit, let me tap that, hey yo, what's good, what's up? But it wasn't that. I got a lot of messages from guys that weren't ugly, but they weren't attractive. They were cute from certain angles. They just weren't, like, they weren't billboard model material. Until the second week I was there and I came across a guy's profile. And when I tell you, girl, I was choked up, sis, choked up. Dude was light-skinned, he had curls, he had tattoos, he was nice and big, he had abs and pecs. Like, everything was just scrumptious. Boy was scrumptious. And I ended up texting him like, hey, what's up? I didn't want to slide in with a, like, you know, do you want to meet up or anything? So I just said, you know what, hey, what's up? My name's Amir, you know, it's nice to meet you. Ghosted. Didn't text me back. I had Grindr Premium because I had got really desperate. So I just wanted to see, like, you know, if they read the messages or not. You know, I was desperate, okay? So I saw he read it and he didn't reply. So I ended up texting him about 30 minutes later. Didn't say anything, just dropped the nudes. And when he saw the nudes, he said, hey, yo, what's up, what's good? And I was like, We got him. We wrote him in. He wants it. So he says what's up, and then I respond, and he tells me his name, and I tell him mine or whatever. And over the course of the duration of our conversation, it started getting very sexual. I mean, obviously, he replied to my nudes, but didn't reply to me saying, hey. And he sent me a pic of his wood, and when I saw the penis, I said, come here. Where have you been? Where have you been all my life? I am ready. I was ready. I was sold. I said, this is the guy. This is it. It's gonna happen tonight. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So after he sends me the wood, he sends me his address, and I totally forgot throughout the entire duration of our conversation that I don't have a car, so I can't get to him because he's about 10, 15 minutes out. He may have been good looking, but we're not walking. Physical exercise is not my thing. That's not something I love. I hate sports. That's not my thing. So he says, oh, it's fine. I got a car. And I was like, oh, you got money. Okay. You got scoop me in the car. I'm such a gold digger. Oh my God. But he was like, I got a car. And I was like, oh my God. Okay. Come scoop me then. So he pulls up and he drives this really big, hyped up F-150, and I'm like, child, he's in the military. Any guy in the military has a Charger, a Camaro, some type of sports car, or a truck. That's just like the vibes that all military men give off. So when I get in the car, he licks his lips at me, and y'all, I felt like I was about to pass out. I was like, oh my God, this is happening. He's so fine. He looks just like his pictures. We love that. He's not a catfish. Like, what's up with you? What's wrong with you? Something has to be wrong with you. There's no way you're single. So I get in his truck or whatever, and he licks his lips at me, and I start melting, and I'm like, hey, what's up? My name's Amir or whatever. Not that he gave a damn, but he just told me his name again, and we just started reintroducing ourselves. And he drives for like 5 to 10 minutes and pulled over. And I was like kind of curious, and I was kind of worried, because I was like, okay, why'd you pull over? Are you about to pull out a gun and like try to rob me or something? Are you gonna kill me? What's happening? So when he pulled over, he looked at me and asked how old I was, because throughout the entire duration of our conversation over text, I tried to dodge the question, and I avoided it a little bit, and I told him I was 18, and he said that I had my ID. And I did, but it didn't say 18 on it. So I was like, no, I left it back. Trust me, I'm 18, etc., etc., etc. Now that I'm older, I know that that is not okay and I shouldn't have did it. But at the time, I was really desperate and I was young and stupid. So I was just like, yeah, I'm 18. I don't have my ID. I left it back in my room. I promise you, I'm not gonna get you in trouble. I wouldn't do that to you. Ain't shit, just ain't shit. I just ain't shit, okay? So what? We all lie sometimes. We fall down, but we get back up. It's all about the bounce back.
Child. Anyway, so
we make it to his place, and he opens the door, and I started looking around his room, and his room was really nice. He had a lot of family pictures up, he had a lot of clothes everywhere though, but girl, all boys are messy. So I'm just like, okay. And he gets in the shower, and then he comes out with a towel wrapped around him, and he says, you ready? And I remember at that moment, I was like, it's time. This is what we have been waiting for. This is the moment we have fantasized about. We've watched videos, we've seen how to do certain techniques, how to get the job done, how to be effective. This is time to put all of our research and education to use. So I say, yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm about to put it down. Immediately after I said that, he jumps on top of me, and next thing I know, I blink and we're making out. I'm touching on his abs, I'm massaging his tattoos, he's touching on me, he's touching on my booty. We're just in the moment together. It was really hot. I was like, oh my God, he felt so nice, he smelled good. This is what I was waiting for. So then he says, you sure you're ready? At that moment, I looked down and I was like, oh, maybe I wasn't ready because that thing grew. But at that moment, I had already hyped up my game. He had already gotten in the shower. We were already in the moment. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna clench our teeth and take it like a champ. So he puts me in position first, and I was like kind of on all fours or whatever. And he gets the lube from his drawer and massages his weapon. And as he does that, I'm just thinking like, oh my God, the pain is gonna be a lot, but I just have to kind of like clench my teeth, take it like a champ. We'll get through this. So he puts it in, I scream. It was a very heartfelt scream. When I tell you I screamed like never before, this was a scream like, oh my God, I'm dying. I'm pretty sure his neighbors heard, and they just didn't want to walk in because they don't want to see two gay dudes having sex. They don't want to deal with that. So he covers my mouth and he whispers like, shh, I got you. And And I remember his accent came through because he had like a New York accent. He was like, I got you. And I was like, oh, you got me, okay. So he takes it out. He says, just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. Honestly, the second time he did it, it was a breeze. I was like, okay, this hurts still, but it hurt a lot less than the first time. And he goes slow, and all of a sudden, I thought somebody was beating on the drums in that room. It was like, whoa, crazy. So we were going for a cute 20, 25 minutes. We both finished, and afterwards, I felt weak. I could not stand up. I needed 5 minutes to just, recuperate because I'm laid out like.
A few moments later.
I can't get up. My knees hurt, my back ache. After we clean up, he sits me down and we ordered pizza and we started watching Family Guy, and he started talking to me about his life or whatever. I don't remember what he was saying because I was really sore, but I was trying to play it off like, I'm fine, I'm good, because I told him like, I'm experienced, I got this. This isn't my first rodeo or whatever. So I had to play the part like, okay, this was cool, cute or whatever. Meanwhile, inside I'm just like, help me, I am hurting, I need an Advil, I need a Tylenol, I need something. As he's talking, I think he kind of realizes that, okay, I don't think this guy is okay. I think he's in a little bit of pain. I had lied to him and said, I can take it, I'm a champ, I'm used to this, but it was pretty obvious I wasn't. So he gave me a Tylenol and he said, I'm gonna take you back now because I have formation at 4 a.m. and it's already 1:30. So he took me back. He opened my door, he gave me a kiss on the cheek and said, it was nice meeting you. And I wobbled back to my room. Proud, in pain, but accomplished. I was a woman. I was a grown woman. I had blossomed. I had finally conquered that molehill and I have become a woman. So I can finally tell my friends, I can post it on Instagram. Your girl's a woman. I'm no longer a little girl. I'm no longer a baby girl. I'm a woman.
The next day,
I look at my phone and I try to text him and say, hey, I had a good time. It was nice meeting you, all that good stuff. And I look for our message thread, but it's gone. Our message thread completely disappeared. I could not find him. It's like he fell off the face of the earth. So I go to my gallery because I remember I screenshotted his profile picture and his profile in case anything happened or, in case I wanted to show him off to my friends. And I saw a Twitter link. I don't know why I didn't see this before, but I think I was just blinded by the abs and the curls and the face, etc., tattoos. So I look on Twitter and I look at his profile. And when I tell you my jaw dropped, I gagged when I saw the Twitter. Literally, nudes everywhere. He has all his nudes, he has videos, and in the bio, I see a link to an OnlyFans. Immediately, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be on someone's OnlyFans. I am over, my life is over. What am I gonna do? People are gonna see me struggling to take a pee. Oh my God, this is on the internet forever. And I remember I subscribed to the OnlyFans. I did. I paid that $20. I did because I wanted to see what was up there. I was super relieved that he didn't upload anything that day. But I remember for the next 30 days or so, I kept stalking his OnlyFans just in case, you might need the time to edit it. You might need it to, tweak something. So I was just wanting to make sure that, I wasn't up there because last thing I need is video of me struggling to take peen on the internet. No, that's not gonna happen. After about 30 days of stalking his Twitter and OnlyFans, just making sure I wasn't up there, I finally came to the conclusion that no, he didn't record it. It's all in your head. I was just being paranoid. But I immediately ran to get tested. Not because he didn't, I was worried that he was an OnlyFans star or anything like that. Well, kinda, I was worried about that. But also, I was worried that, even though we were a condom, something could have happened, oral transmission, something. So I waited around for my test results. Luckily, they came back negative. Thank you, Jesus. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And comment if you did like this video so that I know to upload more story times because I have a lot more, sadly. If you guys did like this video, also share this video to everyone you know, your mom, sister, brother, uncle, cousin, auntie, and everyone you know in your phone, all your contacts. Just send a blast message to everyone in your contacts to watch this video. I appreciate it. And if you guys didn't like this video, I'm sorry you just wasted time out of your life that you'll never get back. But if you share it to someone you don't like, then it sort of balances out. Until next time, make sure he doesn't have an OnlyFans.